Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? Man, I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. And today, by the way, I have a brand new Spyderco happening tomorrow. I know it's on its way, being delivered today, so when I get home from work it should be here. I'm a little weirded out. That whole Shaman Blade HQ release, which looks fabulous, which sold out in minutes. I never heard from Spyderco about that knife, so hopefully they're gonna send it to me at some point. I'm gonna give Spyderco, because this Sprint Run Spyderco, I just found it in Blade HQ. I started seeing it pop up on eBay, and I went, "Are they faking this?" And it's actually a Sprint Run, and it's an important part of a series of knives for me. So I'll do a review, maybe even tonight, definitely tomorrow, on the new Spyderco that won't have my number on it. So that's two knives. They have announced they are sending me 3 other knives. One of them is a big one that we've all been anticipating. But hopefully down the road I get the Blade HQ knife, Shaman. I'm going to just say, because they're changing their releases, they're releasing stuff internationally first, they're doing all kinds of stuff, that it's a weird year. But, you know, when you commit to something like a collector's club, I get a little frosty. And I'm a small channel, so I know no one's watching me from Spyderco or whatever. I know they sent out the Black Blade Native super early, even before Blade HQ announced that they would have it, because I remember I reviewed it and then I actually sold it even before Spyderco, even before Blade HQ. So I keep going, oh, are they holding back for Blade HQ to get the sale first? I don't know. I hope that's not the case, since I commit so much money to the Collectors Club. And I know that a YouTuber who has way more followers than I got an advance copy of the Shaman from Blade HQ. So that's cool. I get its promotion. I don't know why you have to, I don't blame the YouTuber. Shoot, if they sent me something ahead of time, that'd be great. I just hope that the ordinary knife community doesn't get as weird as the custom knife community, I feel, has been weird. Where I will look at someone who has, who keeps getting new custom knives, and I'm like, I thought everybody's books, it just gets weird. So I hope we can still have fun. Here's a fun thing. I hope that made sense. And I do get Spyderco knives in advance, but I commit to all Spyderco knives. It's thousands of dollars a year. So I pay for everything. So anyway, I love that Shaman. It looks great. It's sold out quick. I'm just a little frustrated because when you don't get it from Spyderco, I'm kind of feel like in the middle. Should I have gone for one? Shouldn't I? But anyway, hopefully I'll get that. If I ever do, I'll show it to you. If I don't, and I see other things that are missed by the Collectors Club, I'm going to just withdraw from the Collectors Club. So, but let's talk about this. This is happiness. Sorry I vented a little. It's just, I'm a fanatic, like you guys are a fanatic. I hate missing out on a knife for my collections, especially a Spyderco. And I especially hate to see someone who got an advance and I haven't even got my Collectors Club. So anyway, let's talk about these knives. And I apologize, and please don't, hey, I'm a human being. I get frustrated and upset just like everybody else. So, and I don't vent often. But let's talk about the good news. And even good news with Blade HQ. I have said for years that I love Serge Pachenko's work. I follow him on Instagram. He's a wonderful designer. Wonderful. One of my top knife designers. I have been following him for a long time. And when he did custom claw coins that were, they looked aged and all of that, I wanted to get them. I never could get them. And then he did mid-tech versions, and I bought 2 of them. So you will see, if you go to the Pocket Dump Deconstruction playlist, there are a number of them that have the claw coin. I have 2 of mid-techs, and we're going to compare these new ones to the mid-techs. Well, he announced, usually he announces new releases of his stuff, customs or mid-techs, on Instagram. And I'll rush to it, and they're already sold out. I was lucky enough to get 2 of them that weren't sold out, so I was happy. But most of his stuff goes fast. So he announced a couple of months ago that he was starting a production line. And this is the Surge Knife Company, I believe. What is it called, his company? Well, it's Surge Knife Company, right? And I hate how YouTube does this, but they won't take a. And the big difference you can tell from custom to a production line is that's his logo, his brand, Serge Pachenko. This is his production. It's the same brand, but it has a P in it, which I kind of like. So you know if you're talking about a production or if you're talking about a mid-tech or a custom. So I was happy that they did that. I rushed there. I bought 2 of them. This is the second generation too. The second generation, let me put one of them down here and just deal with. The second generation of the coin claw is different. Even if it was custom and he has some mid-tech second generation, you can see that on the bottom it's flat. While this is all around, this one is round, and then there's a little flatness right there. So that's the second gen claw coin, and it's the production. My mid-techs, if I remember, were around $250. These productions are $100. He also has something called a bean knife, real small knife, and he made it as a flipper. First it was a friction folder, I believe, and those are being sold too for $100. When I went and got my claw coins, those were sold out, and I hit him up on Instagram and said, are you going to put more in Blade HQ? I just noticed this morning when I went to Blade HQ for some description stuff on these, the beans were on, so I bought one. So I'll show you the bean. I got to stop buying knives, but I'll show you that when it comes in. Just a small little knife that would be great for me. Anyway, so the claw coin is just that. It's like a coin. This is Gen 2, so instead of this being rounded, it's flat. It's really nice. You can put it around your neck. Of course, I put it on my keychain. People don't know what it is. They just think it's very nice and very decorative, and it is. It is a slip joint with the claw coin, the hawkbill. It's slip joint, but you can hold it anyway, and it'll keep still enough for you to do anything you need to do with it to keep it open. There's a guard right here that protects it when it's in your pocket or anywhere. In this case, in this one of the production line, it's carbon fiber and it's blue anodized hardware. This is full tie, tumbled titanium, and it's M390 steel. So good materials at a really good price. This is his first venture into productions. Now, he has done collaborations. He did a collaboration with Spyderco on a cleaver. He's done collaborations with other knife companies. But this is his own stuff, and it was exclusive on Blade HQ. There are still pieces available. I really liked it. And again, for a guy willing to pay $250 for a mid-tech, this was really nice. I'll show you some of the differences later from this and the Midtech, but it's not many. And M390 steel, great steel. 1-inch blade. You can see it's tumbled titanium. It's thinner. They even said, you know, and that's the major difference between that and this Midtech, is how thin it is. So it's a lot it's lighter and thinner. Of course, I'm used to the Midtech, but that's great. It does not feel cheap at all because of the great materials. But it is thinner. The other thing is to lift the blade. You see that like little lug right there? So you lift it like that, so it's a little lug, and you can... Here, on the new ones, they don't have a lug. They still have the piece right there, it's just flat. See? No lug. But enough to open it up with no problem. I really like these little claw coins. Great to wear around your neck. In fact, the packaging of the Productions are better than the packaging that he sends his other knives. And in the package, there is a ball chain. So you can wear it around your neck as a medallion. And it comes with the chain. Nice packaging, actually. Very nice packaging for the Production knives. I'm very happy with these. This one has the variation with carbon fiber. So it's 1 inch. The entire length of this is 2.6 inches. And this weighs just 9 ounces. Just 9 ounces. So I'm sorry, not 9 ounces. My goodness. 0.9 ounces. Okay, that'd be like the heaviest knife I have. 0.9 ounces. 9/10 of an ounce. Which means, you know, it weighs less than the coins that I usually carry on my EDC. So this one had carbon fiber. They did have an all just tie version gray. This has the blue. I love these little coins. And again, remember, this is his Gen 2 that are flat instead of round. Here are the Midtechs. Said bronze, and this one all gray. You can see they are definitely thinner, and that part that pokes up. But other than that, and of course, the difference in logo. There are P's in this logo, a second P. But other than that, I am so happy. First, I'm happy to have 4 small knives. You guys know I love small knives because my EDC, I just have a silver ring with 3 keys on it. So I always have a small knife attached to my keys. And these are some of my best keychain knives because people don't even know it's a knife. They literally don't know it's a knife. It just looks like a nice little piece of jewelry or something. So there you have it. Right here are the Production versions of the new Surge Coin Claw, Blade HQ exclusive for now. And I finally got a flipper bean that I could never get any of his custom or Midtech beans, and I just got that today, so I'll show you that. Again, if you're not interested in little knives like this, I'm fascinated. I never sell my little knives. I have so many little knives. One day I'll do a little knife collection for you guys. But I love these because it's 4 different variations that I can use on my keychain, and they're very nice. Some of you will say, why the heck would you spend $100 on this? Well, again, it comes with a chain. I actually know people who have spent several $1,000s on a chain. But I like knives. I want to kind of apologize for the beginning of this where I rant. I hope you guys understand I'm just human. And I hope you guys understand I say I'm just human. Because I am. But I get a little frustrated when I see new Spydercos and I have to sit on my hands not knowing what Spyderco's doing. At some point, I'll give them a call and write them and ask, can you please just tell me what's going on? But there you have my collection of coin claws from Serge. I know I've been going long. I apologize. Can you tell the two? 2 production knives and 2 mid-techs. And there you have it. That's the coin of the day. Sorry for the rambling. I have some meetings. That's kind of part of it is I'm dreading the meetings that I have at work. So I wanted to stretch my time with you guys. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being there. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.